Hey, in this video I want to talk about what your ex will be thinking about when you go no contact. So a lot of guys think that when you go no contact on a woman, you're not doing anything. You're being very passive, you're not taking any action, and that is not true. No contact is one of the most effective ways to get an ex back, and there's a reason for that. When you go no contact, you're sending a whole host of very important signals all at the same time. You're telling your ex that you're high value, that you have confidence, that you have the ability to live life on your own terms, you're willing to walk away, you're not affected by what she does or he does, you're not affected by anything else, and you're focused on your own life, your own mission, your own purpose. So this is why no contact is so effective. So what is really going on in somebody's head when you go no contact? If you go no contact on your ex, the first thing is relief, right? For the first week or two, if you've had to go no contact on your ex, there's a reason for that, right? The relationship is maybe toxic, it's fallen apart, they don't respect you, they don't appreciate you anymore, they want space, they've been suffocated, whatever the reason. I'm not going to lie, the first 1 to 2 weeks of no contact, your ex is going to be feeling absolute relief. It's like a weight is off their shoulders. They're going to enjoy their life, they're going to get back to doing their routine, and they're not really going to think about you too much. It's only after around the 2nd to 3rd week that your ex is going to start thinking about you again. They're going to start wondering about you, but they're still expecting you to reach out. They think you're going to reach out because that was predictable behavior before. That's what you always used to do. Now, if you don't reach out and you get into the 3rd and 4th week, your ex is really going to start to think differently about you. They're going to start to wonder about you. Why haven't you reached out? They were expecting you to reach out. They're confused. They're uncertain. They're starting to think about things in the relationship, and they're starting to warm up to you. Now you get into the 4th and 5th week of no contact, and usually an ex will come back before that point anyway, because the anxiety levels are going to go up too much. But if it gets into the 4th and 5th week, their uncertainty and anxiety is going to be much higher. You have shattered all their illusions about being in power and control, and they thought you were going to come back, running back, but you didn't. Congratulations, now you have the power back. You've reset the relationship dynamic. Your ex respects you again. They're going to be thinking about you much more. You get into the 5th and 6th weeks of no contact. And this is generally when most exes all come back by this point anyway. The 5th and 6th weeks have some important significance. The significance is that there is a thing called the fading effect bias in psychology, and that means that after about 6 weeks of no contact, people start to forget about negative feelings, stress, problems, and they start to focus on all the positive issues in a relationship. So if you can maintain no contact for 5 to 6 weeks, your ex isn't really thinking about any of the problems they had. They're starting to think about all of the positive memories, all of the good associations that they have with you. And that's why they come running back to you, because they realize what they've lost. They're thinking that their ex is going to hound them and pursue them and call them like crazy. It's the dread that most people feel. When you don't do that, you send a very strong signal, and it's counterintuitive as well. Now, if you want to know more about how to get an ex back, I highly recommend you get a copy of my Get Her Back action plan. It will show you exactly how to get your ex back and keep her the right way. You can pick up your copy today by clicking on the link below. And don't forget, I do Skype, phone, and email consultations. You can book a consultation with me on my website, develofattraction.com.